It was a moment unnoticed by the majority of Armenia's 3 million citizens. A young man, one of over 11,000 Jehovah's Witnesses in Armenia, reunites with his family after being imprisoned for conscientiously objecting to military service. Over the past 20 years, Armenia has imprisoned more than 450 Jehovah's Witnesses for conscientiously objecting to military service. However, on November 12, 2013, Armenia released all remaining Jehovah's Witnesses from prison. This was the culmination of a legal battle that received international attention 2 years earlier in 2011, when the Grand Chamber of the European Court of Human Rights addressed the issue of conscientious objection in the landmark case of Bayatyan versus Armenia.
Good morning. I declare open the public hearing on the merits in the case of Bayatyan versus Armenia.
Mr. Bayatyan, who's at the council table now, is a conscientious objector. He is also one of Jehovah's Witnesses. And according to the chamber judgment, his objection was found to be, and I quote, based on his genuine religious convictions.
The Grand Chamber ruled in favor of Mr. Bayatyan and recognized conscientious objection as a fundamental right protected under Article 9 of the European Convention, related to freedom of thought, conscience and religion. Artur Ispirian, a legal representative of Jehovah's Witnesses in Armenia, comments on the Grand Chamber's decision.
In fact, Bayatyan versus Armenia was the historic judgment from European Court. Before that, European Court didn't recognize that a person can refuse military service on the basis of his religious beliefs.
Richard T. Griffiths, a professor at Leiden University in the Netherlands who attended the Bayatyan hearing, also comments on this issue.
Well, I've always thought that the fundamental question of conscientious objection is one of the human rights that should be respected. That a citizen who believes that it is wrong to enter war should be allowed not to do so, and yet still be able to fulfill their obligation to societies in other societally useful ways which are in conformity with their beliefs.
When Armenia released all conscientious objectors from prison, as mandated by the European Court of Human Rights, it was well received by Jehovah's Witnesses around the world. It was also a significant victory for all who value freedom of conscience and religion.